Braunvieh cattle are working very well for commercial cattlemen across the country. They're also gaining wide appeal among youth as show stock. In June of 2016, Junior Braunvieh Association members gathered for their national show event called the Lone Star Shootout. More than 50 youth from some 11 states, including Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Missouri, Illinois, Wisconsin, Mississippi, Virginia, and Pennsylvania came to Greenville, Texas to compete and have a lot of fun at the Junior Braunvieh National Show.
Jewel, she was one of my heifers that helped my daddy pick out. She was reserve grand champion at National Western and Stock Show in Denver, and she's a great cow. We all love her. She's really calm and easy to work with. And if you're looking for cattle that has milk and muscle to your herd, then that's the breed you want right there, Braunvieh. And then if you're looking for a cow that's adapting, that if you go from a hot place to a cold place, then Braunvieh's the one that you're looking for.
Youth showed several classes of Braunvieh and beef builder cattle, including heifers and bulls and cow-calf pairs in both owned and bred and owned categories.
This is my first national show, and this is actually my first year showing cattle. I won her, this is Brown Sugar. I won her at a judging contest in Clarendon, Texas. She's a year and 3 months old. And we've done good. She's acted good in the show ring, and I've worked hard with her. Braunvieh breed is an excellent choice for maternal qualities. This is one of the best experiences that I have ever had.
April of 2015 calf. He's a son off of Undaunted and a Ranger daughter and grand champion. I know that the Braunviehs, I know that they're really good carcass cows. They're real docile. They have real good show quality also. Right here, grand champion. But that's all Braunviehs though, really. And they outgrow Angus in the feeding pen. Yes, sir.
All right.
Junior Braunvieh youth also competed in team fitting, a hilarious cow costume contest, herdsmanship, showmanship, and salesmanship, as well as arts and crafts, photography, and creative writing. Other contests rounded out a full week.
The Lone Star Shootout.
My show heifer's name is Ginger. I got to compete with some really great showmen, and I just so happened to make it into the top 5 for showmanship. And she made it possible for me to do good in showmanship and do good in my shows because she cooperated with me. And she's a really easygoing calf. I placed 4th in my class today. I like being with cattle, and you get to meet a whole bunch of different people, and you get to make new friends, and they're just really easygoing cattle. I got reserve with one of my year-old heifers, a 1.5 years old, and then I got first with a calf that I've had for 2 days. And I haven't even spent 2 whole days with her. John Loretta, I have a certificate heifer because I was one of the top, I had the top points in the state show. And she wasn't ready to come home with me, but they wanted her to have experience. So I wasn't going to show her, but it ends up she did pretty well, and we got first. Braunvieh are extremely well with pretty much everything. They're adaptable, they're fertile, they're motherly, anything you can probably think of. And I've been working with them for about a year now. I've only shown for a year total, no experience with anything. But, and I'm Braunvieh Queen this year, and I've just come a long way because of everybody who's helped me, and I love my animals, and I just love Braunvieh.
The big heifer yesterday, she wasn't bred, so we didn't do good. But today, he didn't really care if she was bred, so we did good. And then the little heifer, she did good. Her name's Tootsie, and her dad is Mojo. Well, we've had her for 18 months, and we work with her pretty much like 4 days a week. Yeah, they're very docile. They're like big teddy bears.
The young people had a great time, and many have cattle industry plans for the future.
My bull, he's a registered beef builder Bronby. He's 7/8. He's out of a purebred homozygous polled cow and a bull that a friend of mine raised. I call him Pouncer. I'm actually attending the University of Missouri Veterinary School starting in the fall, and then I plan on becoming a vet, helping the seed stock producers becoming a beef cattle vet, and also continuing my own cow-calf operation and hopefully get up to around 50 to 75 mama cows. I've been showing Bronby for 14 years. That's all I've ever known. Everything about them I love, and I really think they're the breed of the future, and I'm going to stick with the Bronby bull and Bronby cow base. It's a great junior project because of the docility, and then for the commercial cattlemen, I mean, you can't argue with the data that we've seen with the Bronby and the Bronby cross cattle. They cross really well. I've found that all of my cattle have graded very high choice. I've had a few primes in there and very high yield grades, 1 and 2s.
This has been a really exciting week here in Greenville, Texas with the National Junior Bronby Show. Some of them drove all 14, 16, 18 hours, some just down the road. But the exciting thing is just to see so many excited youth. These kids have so much potential, and they most of all love their Bronby calves. The Junior National Show was super quality today. I just couldn't say more about the calves that these kids let in. There was not a bad calf in the barn. And just to watch how these calves mature, grow, but yet are just so super docile. And these kids just, well, they just make them perform. But the good thing is there was some of those cross calves, those beef builder calves, that just had super muscle, great potential as far as just making great commercial cows. You know, the exciting thing about the Bronby breed is you can take a full-blood or purebred bull, put him on your commercial cows, and you can register that animal, and you're going to have a beef builder, is what we call it. A beef builder is at least at 50%. And we register even less than 50% in the breed, but that's what we call a beef builder. And with that beef builder, then you have a choice to go back and breed her back to a Bronby with a purebred or full blood again, and you'll have a 3/4. They're still going to be considered a beef builder until they are at least 7/8. But the exciting thing about that is you just see those genetics of their docility and their muscle and their ribeye and all those things coming through in those calves, but you're also getting that hybrid vigor through that first cross. The other thing is I want to explain a little bit is those full bloods. The full blood means that there's never been anything else in that animal's pedigree except Bronby. 100% Bronby. A lot of people think that a Bronby animal is some cross between a Brangus or a Brahma or a Charolais. They're not. They're from the Alps of Switzerland. And these Bronbys that are full bloods. Now, our purebreds have had some other genetic injected there along the way, but they've been for 3 to 4 or 5 generations bred back to Bronby, and a lot of times the traits that you're going to see is a darker colored animal, no ring around the nose, and a lot of times pole. I think we're just going in a great direction with the Bronby breed right now, and we're just excited.
The Lone Star Shootout was a fun-filled national show. The growing Junior Bronby Association is a great way to see young people get their start in the cattle industry. And it's a great way to learn life skills and grow as an individual. For more information on the Junior Bronby Association, log on to bronby.org.